So if we look at clouds and radar this morning and for the last 12 hours, you are going to notice a little bit of that cloud coverage kind of streaming in here, and we are going to wake up with a little bit of that for today. As we take a live look at downtown Phoenix here, I just love this shot. Noah was mentioning it to me as well. As you can see, the sun is slowly starting to come up, so you can see that in the reflection of some of those buildings of downtown Phoenix and the beautiful sight of the mountains in the background. One of the reasons we love living here, right? Your valley temperatures are sitting in the 50s right now. Some spots in the 60s like Fountain Hills and down to Ahwatukee, but for the most part, a lot of us sitting in the 50s, so it does feel a little bit cool out there as you start your day. Now, the afternoon is going to get pretty warm, so I wouldn't doubt it if you'd like to go to that pool and cool off a little bit. We're going to get to 87 degrees today under partly cloudy skies, light winds. Now, your UV index is going to be at a 4. That does put us in the moderate category. Air quality moderate as well, just because of dust for today, but no other weather alerts and no storm chances. So again, topping out at 87 degrees, and this is how we are going to get there for today. By 9 a.m., we'll sit in the mid 60s, right? We warm up quickly though. Look at just 3 hours later by lunchtime, we're in the low 80s, and then we'll continue to climb a little bit there. I think we're going to hit our projected high of 87 right around 3-4 o'clock today, and then we'll continue to stay there for most of the evening. Now, we do finally drop back down to the mid 70s by about 9 o'clock tonight, when a lot of us getting ready to start that work week for tomorrow, prepping everything, right? No rain chances, as you can see there, so we're staying dry even though we are tracking a little bit of moisture. Now you'll notice that those clouds really start to thicken up for most of the state, especially in the late afternoon, early evening. Overnight things break up just a little bit, and by tomorrow morning I think we'll wake up under some light cloud coverage, mostly clear though, and then the afternoon those clouds will thicken up once again. Now Tuesday doesn't look as bad. I think we're still going to keep some clouds in play, and then we'll see some clearing on after that. Bringing it back to your Sunday though, maybe you do have plans to travel for today. We'll top out at 75 in Sedona as well as Kingman. The Grand Canyon might not be a bad day to take that trip. 64 degrees there, 62 in Flagstaff, 66 in Heber, and then we'll see 70s in Show Low today. Still seeing those low 80s out to the west though. Spots like Quartzsite, Lake Havasu, and Bullhead City. All those spots are going to drop into the 60s, upper 50s by tomorrow morning. Definitely looks like the coldest spot tomorrow is going to be the Grand Canyon in the low 30s, just a degree below freezing, which is 32, and will be just a degree above that in Flagstaff. Still 30s though out in Winslow, Window Rock, and also Heber as well. Let's bring it back home here to the East Valley. Our highs today are going to be about 10 degrees above normal in spots like Scottsdale, Tempe, Chandler, and Ahwatukee. 86 in Gilbert and Queen Creek today, as well as Paradise Valley. Overnight lows dropping into the 50s, pretty close to where we should be for this time of year, but the afternoons, that's where we are taking things up a little bit, and they're a little abnormal for this time of year. Our highs today in the West Valley going to be in the mid 60s again, and then we're going to take things up even more tomorrow as that warmth continues to build in. We're getting close to 90 degrees tomorrow. I think we'll be just below that. 88 for your Tuesday, and then we'll start to see a little bit of clearing after that. The good news is that warmth, it's in the beginning of the week. By the end of the week, we slowly start to bring things back down. We're down to low 80s by Friday, mid 80s though by your weekend.
So you focusing